And for today, guys, in case you were wondering, well, what's going on? We do have, of course, the Season 1 season opening events today. The first thing we're going to look at is claiming your lane kingdom. It's a lane-by-lane tournament featuring all 10 LCK teams on the newly updated Rift. We do have the lane captains who were designated by, top voted by all the players from that lane, and then it was based on who they best fit, the designated Noxus champions and stuff like that. It's all very fun and well, and also you get to give away some skins to fans and get some extra money. Let's take a look at the draft, though, and see what happened between the players. And you have the draft results on your screen. So the captains in that snake format, they did get to choose the players that they thought they wanted on their teams, and this is what we're left with.
어떠신가요?
Thank you very much, guys. How are you feeling today?
리플레이 하셨잖아요. 저 정말 재밌게
Really excited.
봤는데
I'm looking
그때랑
forward
지금이랑
to
언제가
today's
더
match.
떨리세요?
일단 지금이 더 떨리고요.
You know, this is a rematch.
오늘을 위해서 혹시 특별히 좀 준비해온
How are you
픽도
feeling
있을까요?
about
준비해온 픽도
the
있고
difference today? I guess.
서포트 연습도 많이 해봤습니다.
I think today
좀 조언을
I'm feeling
누구에게
more
받은 선수가
nervous
있다면?
today.
저희 팀 서포트인 안델
Did you get any
선수한테 어느 정도
advice?
조언을 받고 왔습니다.
알겠습니다. 이제 세팅하실 텐데
Yeah,
세팅하실
I
때 보통
got
루틴
some
같은 거
advice
있으실까요?
from my team's top laner. So,
특별한 루틴은 그냥 갱플랭크 화약통 터트리는 정도.
do you have any special routine?
갱플랭크
I think just warming up with
진짜
the
점검을 하신다 이렇게
game
말씀해
plank
주셨습니다.
by
상대 팀을 향해서
blowing
도발의
up
한
his
말씀
barrels.
해주실 수 있을까요?
왕호가 서포트인데
How would
솔직히
you
왕호
taunt
서포트에 질것 같지 않고요.
the enemy.
알고 있습니다.
You know,
알겠습니다.
Peanut's playing
선수
support,
이야기 좀 이따
but I
들어봐야
don't
될
think
것
I would
같습니다. 이렇게
I would
리프
lose
선수
against Peanut's
만나봤고요.
support.
이어서 옆에서 바로 준비 중인 지우 선수 만나보도록 하겠습니다. 안녕하세요,
And
지우
let's
선수.
talk to Jiwoo.
자,
Hello.
롤파크에서 첫 경기를 치르시게 됐습니다. 기분이 어떠신가요?
This is your first. This is your first match on Low Park. How are you feeling?
재밌을 것 같아요.
You know,
처음으로 롤파크에서 경기를
I'm pretty
펼치시는
nervous, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
어떠신가요?
솔랭 할 때도 브라인을 원딜로 돌리는데
No.
이렇게
Even
원딜로
when
뛸수 있게
I
돼서 기분 좋은 것
play
같아요.
solo queue, I actually do pick AD carry as my secondary role, so I'm pretty confident.
어,
Did you also
딱히
get a lot of
물어보지
advice
않아서
from
조언은 못 받았는데
your teammates?
평소에 플레이하는 거 보고 그냥
You know,
알아서
I did watch a lot of the gameplay, and I did study a little bit in my free time. And any resolution?
캐리할게요.
와, 제가 캐리할게요.
I'll carry today.
하셨습니다. 원딜 다운 마음인 것 같은데요. 감사합니다. 이렇게 해서 팀 탑 선수들 만나봤습니다.
Thank you very much, Sue. That was from Team Top.
이어서 팀 정글 선수들 만나보러 제가 여기로
Next
다시
up,
왔습니다.
let's talk
표식 선수
to
만나보도록
Team
하겠습니다.
Jungle.
안녕하세요.
표식. Hello, 표식.
표식 선수 유니폼을
Hello.
바꿔 입고 롤파크에서 첫 경기를 치르시게 됐습니다. 기분 어떠신가요?
This is your
예, 일단 탑라이너들
low park
셀
match
정리
with a
할 생각에
different
너무 기대되는 것
uniform.
같습니다.
How are you feeling?
좋습니다. 정글
I'm just really looking forward to
다른 팀들 보니까
playing
좀
out
연차가
the
높은
season.
형들은 정글 말고 다른 라인을 많이 가시더라고요. 주라인 말고.
And it looks like a lot of
정글
veterans with a lot
선택한
more
이유가 있으실까요?
experience. They usually
사실
go
저희
to other
팀은
lanes, but why did you pick jungle?
피넌 형
Instead of,
아래로는 다 비슷하기 때문에
You know,
그냥
arguing about experience,
저희
I am
팀장님이
still
뽑아주신
below
대로
Peanut.
갔습니다.
좋습니다.
So
팀장님
I actually just went with a role that my captain assigned me.
전략 따로 준비해 오셨을까요?
This is the new
일단
Rift.
상대편도
Do you have any
듣고
new
있을 수가
strategies?
있으니까 일단 저희가 좀 준비한 잡기술을
Just in
많이
case
탑이 알 리가
the other
없긴
team
하겠지만 재밌게
is
한번 보여드리도록
going to
하겠습니다.
listen to me
지금 맞은편에서
telling you the strategy. I won't actually spoil a lot. You know, there's a lot of things that top players may not know
웃음이
about
나옵니다.
our strategy.
어떤 결과 나올지
So,
지켜보도록
what are your thoughts
하겠습니다.
on this
마지막으로
matchup?
피넛 선수를
You know,
만나봐야
it just
될것
makes me
같습니다. 피넛
laugh.
선수 만나서 이야기 나눠보도록 하겠습니다.
And next up, let's
피넛
talk
선수
to Peanut.
안녕하세요.
네, 안녕하세요.
Hello,
네.
Peanut.
네, 일단 포지션
Hello.
마음대로 정하셨다고 들었습니다.
So you were the one who assigned all the roles.
정했었고요. 그래서
Yeah, no, I think I was being very reasonable today.
표식 선수 어떤 이유에서 정글이 타당하다고 보셨을까요?
So why did you think
영상에서 약간 좀
표식
편집이 되긴
would
했는데
be good for
당시
jungle?
TFT 티어가
You know,
표식
the
선수가
video
잘
got
안
edited
해가지고
out, but
제일 낮은 게 이제 이제 롤을 제일 많이 했다라는 반증이기 때문에 롤을 제일 많이 해서
I
제일
think
캐리를 저희 팀에 믿고
it's
이끌어주신 분이기
because
때문에
Pyoshik was the one who played
TFT를 제일 안
the
했으니까
most
남은
League
시간에
of
롤을 했을
Legends
것이다. 이렇게
and
추론을 하는 것
playing
같은데
the least
방금 전에
TFT,
미치
so
선수가
I
도발을
believe
좀
that he was
하셨습니다.
capable
피노
of
선수
carrying the
전혀
team
안
today.
된다고 하셨거든요. 어떠세요?
원래 또 무서우면
So it
한 번
looks
더
like
뒤질
your
수
enemy,
있으니까
your opponent
더
actually
민망하게
told
하도록
us
하겠습니다.
that
알겠습니다.
they're not scared of
이렇게
your
탑 정글,
support.
정글 선수까지
Well,
만나봤습니다.
I will
네,
teach
준비
them a
나와주세요.
lesson. I hope I can prove them wrong.
Hear from 4 players from both sides. Great to see Shu, by the way, here at Lal Park, playing his first game here at the season opener event. Obviously very nervous, but a very talented player. Excited to see how he'll play AD carry today for Team Top. Not sure how that'll go, but this is the lineup for them.
Did say it was his off role, but obviously also I feel like it's kind of nice to sort of set foot in Lol Park in an environment like this where it's a bit more casual, a bit more fun, get some experience on your belt before the serious games when we start the LCK split.
Yeah, especially if you're a player that doesn't have like any controversy around you. No one's like, ooh, you know, I wanted it to be this player on my team. Like, she was one of the most hyped players coming into this year's LCK. So, you know, everyone's rooting for you. Everyone wants you to do well. Everyone wants to see you succeed. So even though you're off-rolling here, it might be a little bit of a comfort. And then later on, when you hit LCK Cup, you can really show your stuff here in front of that audience. I do agree.
Canyon's playing mid up against Zeus. So Canyon versus Zeus in the mid lane. That's going to be a fun one for sure. Morgan in the jungle. We know he's a Giga Chad, Lord Morgan. And what's his jungle like? You know, Keen, he's like, I'm the captain. I'm playing top.
The question
had
I
a
have-
totally different strategy here.
The question I have, can you play Renekton jungle? Has Morgan figured out a way to make it happen? Because if he has, then, you know, I'm sold.
We once again see the Poppy and Vi taken away here, this time on blue side. Ambessa's not going to be making it through this draft either.
Against
And with
Team
Zeus-
Top? Yeah, no, I don't think so.
With Zeus playing mid, Yone, I think, is a pretty reasonable ban here. See what else gets left through, because the Varus, even though it didn't win last game, seems quite strong still. And the Aurora, which we
Decent.
have been talking about a lot, is still open. Okay, that's a Pyoshik target.
Pretty valid, honestly, I think, to deny away from him. Especially considering like you expect the players on their main role really to be able to run away with the games. So Aurora does come out as a ban.
Yeah, like Viper on in mid lane.
Yeah.
Like we just saw.
Wow, Skarner first pick. So both Ziggs and Varus are open. I think very strong right now, especially in a situation like this, where, you know, it's still early on in the patch. Feats of strength are super important. Victor, with his new icon splash art, whatever you want to call it, getting hovered here.
I mean, Victor, the changes generally he got when he got the update, I mean, his popularity skyrocketed. He was super strong. His ult now is a real ult.
What do you mean a little lightning storm was pretty nice?
Now it turns into like a Giga Storm when you get like a kill with it. It's pretty good. And the Jace coming out, presumably Ona taking out the top lane. So, you know, pretty strong lane. We'll see. Obviously, Ona, you know, playing up against Keen in the top lane, definitely has to rise up to that challenge.
Yeah, it means that Pyoshik probably going to have to pick up something tanky here in the jungle. We've seen very popularly Maokai Jace as a combo because you can set up the Jace Shock Blast, but it's not necessarily tanky enough to support this type of squishy mid lane. Cassante is being taken here as well. Now for Keen, the Keen Sante, a staple. And they grabbed the Ashe that was completely left out of the last draft. And they can, if we do see a jungle pick here for Pyoshik now, they can kind of protect this Ashe pick in the second ban phase.
Look at Ona's face while they're hovering Cassante. He's like, really? I mean, I gotta agree with him. It's pretty dirty.
I mean, you did pick Jace blind here, and they already have a Skarner, so good luck getting through that front line.
I mean, yeah, I feel like we heard, I think it was Carrie in the interviews, like, you guys, you played it dirty, picking OP champions, you know, like stuff like this. And I think Owner has a similar idea where he's like, really? You're playing Cassante today?
Yeah, I definitely feel like Ona was like, come on, let's do a squishy vis squishy
Yeah.
battle of the top. No.
Should have played like top Lee Sin or
I mean, the composition from Team Top so far seems very try-hard. A lot of CC,
Yeah.
very bulky front line. And you were saying about maybe Team Jungle needing like a tanky jungle. No.
No, Paper
No.
Man. Well, it was funny to see the hover of the Zed as well. He's like, yeah, you guys have a lot of armor. There's a lot of front line here.
Maybe
Goes for the
just-
Viego.
Sending the message, he could have picked something worse with his head hover.
Yeah. Now, you just see the Ahri ban here, protecting this Ashe in the bottom lane, taking away the Ziggs. Maybe we'll see a Varus ban in that final spot. Does make a lot of sense. So with this final ban towards Zeus will be here. Oh, going actually for the Alistar instead. Interesting. They want, you know, to remove one more tanky option.
Yeah, if they had Alistar as well, like...
Good luck, Jace.
Nobody's dying, you have an insane amount of engage, like... Would just not be fair.
I mean, if you give Varus over here, I mean, the comp is super squishy, but it just has so much poke. Kind of ban Elise.
Maybe thinking at least support.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah?
I guess so. It is Peanut after all.
Is a thing. Yeah, Peanut seems a little bit amused at it as well.
I mean, there's a lot of really strong lanes available.
Gragas.
What?
There's a lot of laughing
on, just
and
play
a lot of
Callisto
nodding from Peanut. He's like, yes, you're playing Gragas, or I'm playing Gragas.
Peanut's the sort of player where you change the role, you don't change the picks. It's just what picks
No.
work in that role. And now, looking at options in return, I think the Rakan would work pretty well.
The Pike I'm pretty okay with too, though. Regardless of what we end up seeing Sylvie play here, it's strong into the Gragas, and your Ashe is still very strong early on, level 1, even though nerfed slightly on this patch. And now finally we'll see that mid pick for Zeus.
Yeah, my only concern is that, you know, I think the jungle comp does really well with resets, and the Pike, especially when not piloted perfectly, can be
True.
punished quite quickly. Like, you had this beefy front line, you've now given like a squishy that they can potentially get some momentum on. We do see the Silas come out from Zeus, which I feel like that fits in pretty well, and a lot of good options for...
That's not going to be what he picks, don't worry.
Yeah.
Right?
What do you mean? It's Viego Yumi bot. Classic.
It looks like Peanut's like explaining why it's viable right now.
Blitzcrank.
All right, well,
All right.
we don't
what
even
are
need to
we-
watch this one, guys. The top wins.
I guess it's Victor
I'll see you guys in match 3.
Victor bot lane, Owner's gone for the Gragas in the top lane. And
Yep.
Keen, so
I feel like getting through this tanky front line is going to be incredibly difficult. And who is your hook target?
Ashe.
Yeah, but I mean,
Or
you have,
Pike.
there's a Silas,
You have a lot of burst
Skarner.
damage.
Yeah, but there's a Silas, a Skarner, and a Cassante in the way.
It's simple. You just thread the needle, hit the Ashe.
He's got a good start against the Silas for sure. I am very curious about that one. Player versus player, Zeus versus Canyon. But we do have top versus jungle here for game number 2.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
It's just not very fun. I mean, I feel like he might have even wanted to play Jace, and then he saw Cassante, and he's like, yeah. So what's going to happen is he took damage to bait them into coming closer to the turret,
Yes, and remember, turrets do more damage now.
and he's going to hook them under the turret.
That was a zoning. That was actually a zoning hook, if you're wondering.
Oh, Rich! Oh, my!
So you guys
First
feeling
blood!
good about it? You guys still feeling good about
You
it?
guys are incredibly talented. I think Zeus should definitely be a better laner, obviously.
Uh-oh.
Here comes Rich. He's like, I'm back in the LCK. Remember my name. He's trying to make a play here on a Canyon. And there it is. The hook comes through. The flash is taken here away from Canyon. As the shock blast will miss as well.
Clean flash though.
Oh, the flash in from Zeus! And he just dunks on him.
So maybe he'll find more value with Blitzcrank later with some really
yeah.
good rotations.
Through the wall.
Look,
He's just setting it up for Rich, and he gets the hook! He baited him into a false sense of security! And I thought he was gonna live. No, he dies. Rich picks up the kill.
Just kind of dunking on people who were... Oh, God.
that was such a bad.
Oh, my
This was Peanut's reaction. He's like, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
You could have just walked in a straight line and then just flashed it, and instead the little.
Nice, got him.
But, you know, like, Rich has spent so much of his time in his career just being like, all right, I'm better than you. I'm going to find everything. And, you know, he's just doing it here again where he's like, okay, I just know how to find value. There was a really good flash away from the stun, but then Zeus just turns and surprises him with a flash of his own.
Oh, Canyon. Oh, no. It's just not a good idea. But yeah, this setup was nice. I mean, I don't think Morgan actually tried to miss on purpose, but it did kind of set up Canyon to step forward, and then Rich, perfect timing.
I think
All right, well, we're going for the grubs. And now Zeus taking a bit of damage. Piosik coming in, but Rich, level 3, Pike, trying to set something up here potentially. Zeus gonna get away. The hook misses, though, and Rich is totally fine. Zeus almost went back in, and that might have been the death of him, as the shock blast gonna miss. And Rich now looking to punish. There it is. The Ignite comes in, and he hands a kill over to Zeus. Rich, he is the MVP of the game so far.
You know, we kind of had some warning signs in the draft, but the gameplay is backing it up. Oh, God.
Yeah, Sylvie not having a good time. He still does not have flash. The flash, though, comes in from Rich as he will live to the turret. Not enough damage. Excellent setup here from Chiu and Rich in the top lane.
You know, minor regions back in the day. Oh, God, it's just... It's so close to something happening here, so things turning around for Team Jungle, but everything misses, everything wisps. You know, Peanut misses his hook just barely out of range. Canyon misses the shock blast and greets for it and dies. Up here on the top side, similar situation. Sylvie gets caught here. He gets the stun onto Shiu, but guess who's here? Rich with the flash play. Cleaning it up, really clean. Almost dies to the turret, but just narrowly escapes.
You
He's
are
super
so good, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. That was a very true statement.
So, well, they're not trying to. They're going to give away the Cloud Drake, which is 1 point there for the jungle
And the thing
side.
is, if they want to come back, all they need to do is out-team fight Keen, Cassante, and, you know, Zeus and Fed Silas. So
Yeah.
in his lane, flourish. Like, he's like, oh, we're going to play a fun match. It's like,
They're
yeah,
just farming.
I know
Oh,
it's fun.
uh-oh, trying to set it up. Oh, Rich maybe bit off a little bit too much that he could chew. And oh, the execution. Peanut's going to take him down. And finally, you know, you can't miss those.
Oh,
All right, he's on the board.
got refunded.
Yeah.
There it is. Okay, it's back.
There you go, production. That one's free.
Oh, the mask actually pretty good.
Oh!
What is that?
And you got
kidding?
the rose, too. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Good flash.
And Peanut, he doesn't even bother trying to hook. He's like, no, I'm not going to hit it.
I'm in range now. R button pressed.
Kills the kid.
Yeah.
I still
Ow.
seem to notice that every role has a significant gold advantage across all 5 roles here for Team Top.
Oh.
That may continue.
Okay, we're trying to dive here. Canyon in a bit of trouble. There is the Impale. There's 4 people here for Team Top, and Morgan is tanky enough to just tank the turret and take him down. They're looking for first turret blood. Would be pretty huge if they could just secure the feats of strength right now, but Peanut baits them in, and he hits the hook, but that's a Pike. Trying to flash in, or trying to ult in, rather, is Piosik, and isn't going to do much.
Yeah,
They got some blood petals. True.
Yeah, Team
However, the
Top only has
optimism
one.
production.
Team Top only has 1. What's going on there?
I love the narrative being set by production. Just anytime you try to make a point, they're like, oh, well, actually.
All right,
Oh,
Peanut.
so fuck away.
That one really just wasn't
So
it.
far away. I feel like he's trying to predict every single time. They're not chewing through any health bars, by the way, as you were saying. Well, Peanut in a bit of trouble. See you just giga-chatting it up, is just tanking the storm and doesn't really care. The feats winner can upgrade to tier 3 boots
Yeah, they put more on their feet.
after winning the feats.
Yeah.
Here's Piosik. Okay. Little slick steal from your boy Piosik. He's no stranger to that. Big Impale, though, does come in. And Morgan's just so tanky. Finally goes down. And look at that. The damage does actually come out from the Jays. And you do have Sylvie over here as well. Surely they're able to 3v1 one silly Silas. Or maybe not, as Zeus is going man mode. Picks up 2. And he is going to get away with 2 more kills.
Go with the smites.
Morgan, did he not have smite?
It was like 670
Well, he's
maybe.
a top laner. Why would he have smite?
But
But yeah, I think as well the Blitzcrank ult
been able to get it.
has a crazy AP ratio.
Yeah.
Silas is so good with it, being able to proc it, like the passive effect of the autos. and it does so much damage here. And yeah, Zeus is rather fed.
Yeah.
Sylvie doesn't even bother, he just runs away.
야, 이걸 치나?
You're doing this?
야, 잠시만 와봐.
Come over, come over.
탑 너무 재미없어요. 어떻게 해요 지금?
Top is so boring.
How can he say that? He opted, he picked Kazante.
Yeah, I mean, like a top laner deciding to play top. I don't know about that. Like, that's probably.
Oh my God, Sylvie's the one who eats it too. Oh no, Peanut.
It's okay. It's okay. They got one kill. It's 3v4. There's still a chance here for Team Jungle. No, they're just falling one by one. The dominoes.
Yeah, exactly. Something like that. If we had that in League of Legends, how many would Peanut have? Like, he has a ward.
I think it's like 6.
He has a ward in that bush. Like, that's a buffed ward from the rune. That's not a control ward. He just flash missed the hook.
Yeah.
He'd have quite a few arrows, let's say.
And you know what? It feels like the fight, last fight that we saw in the replay, and this one, it's like, yes, Team Top are ahead, yes, they're winning, but it wouldn't take that much for Team Jungle to actually win them. You know, that might just be it.
All right. No, he gets these.
Oh, wait, yeah, for sure.
You can't miss.
100%.
Well, he doesn't want to grab that, though.
Did he? Okay, wait, he's saving it. Morgan is so tanky and trying to make it happen right now, but Morgan is going to go down. The stack in the brush. Jungler's pretty good at that, at least, as here comes the pike. Sylvie is so out of position, and he's going to go down. Owner, not much hope for him. At least gets the one body slam, hoping for some resets for Pyosik, as he wants one, does get one, but this is not release Viego, and he will be taken down.
Guys, Peanut just up and left. He just disengaged from the situation.
Oh, that was going to hit if he didn't dash.
Yeah, also very close to hitting the Krugs.
So, like, it starts off here. You know, they start on Morgan.
Watch Peanut.
Peanut knocks up, and then he just goes, you know what, guys?
He got the hook.
And then he's like, my people need me. And he just leaves. He's just gone. And meanwhile, like,
Wait, he didn't want to die to see you.
Pyoshik's fighting for his life. Peanut's just, he's securing the red, maybe. He's just doing his thing. He's roaming the rift. He's having a good time.
I will, for those who weren't watching, I will state for the record, I did kind of warn people, I don't know about this pick in the draft.
Ridge is just dead. So
wait, hold on, it's a bait? No, I'm kidding. I'm messing.
Is that just Atakan given over for free? It's Ruinous, right?
It is.
Yeah. Okay, a little bit of a play here on a Canyon. He's 2 and 6. He might be able to pick up a 7th as in goes a huge impale. Okay, but the cast goes really hard from Owner, but the damage might just be too much. Zeus is just putting on a show right now, and the wallets are carrying so hard for Team Top, even down a member.
The biggest impact Peanuts made this game is give Zeus a huge ult in these team fights.
Yeah, I mean, Zeus popping off. And they were so low, and there's so many resets on the jungle comp that it wouldn't have taken much, but the goal difference is too big.
I mean, it was a good setup. It was a good setup. Really? With this much damage? With this much action?
Come on,
we'll never see him.
It was 16-9.
We're never seeing him.
Well, you have the notepad. You're supposed to know this. You've got the detailed diagram.
We are never seeing Ruinous.
We are never seeing it.
Never.
All right, watch Zeus. Zeus steals the Blitzcrank ult. Bam.
Yeah.
Zonia's to survive while the team cleans up.
Everyone's so low.
Now it's time to dive. You do have the GA effects, the rebirth effect, so they're just going straight for the dive. They don't even care. They want some kills. They will give over some gold by doing this. 100 extra gold given over to their side.
Yeah, they didn't really achieve that much with that.
Yeah.
But
they showcased the objective power.
Yeah, death mitigation effect, and it grants 1 petal and 100 golds if the enemy kills you while you have that.
Production.
Wait,
21 petals.
They
for,
both have 21?
Well, it's for the team.
No, but it showed top lane, they had 21, and then it showed jungle, and they had 21.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That cast was pretty cool. Anything to counter blast cones, I'm a fan of.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know, he had it in him, but
Yeah, look,
21
It is
21.
actually 21 to 21, yeah, because it is.
So what you're telling me is there's a chance for Team Jungle.
Wait, and top also has 21 kills.
Game is dead to me. Rich is ready for action.
I mean, Owner's pretty fed. He is going to get another huge cast. Oh, the flash away. Very nice. Surely, Peanut. I mean,
I think
Pike is deceptively fast, okay? You know,
I think this Blitzcrank is malfunctioning.
he wanted to get the kill. Oh, Siu! Just make this guy play AD carry. What was that? That was so nice. Some really nice, actually, AD carry play here from Siu. Just really crazy stuff, and that's going to be a couple of kills for him. Canyon going to go down as well, and Peanut's like, well, I exist.
Wait, he's got it. He's got it.
Watch those voidlings. Come on, Peanut.
It's his time.
I'm so ready for him.
All right, now they're going to showcase that Nexus turrets can respawn.
Here it is.
Who's he gonna hit it on though? The Cassante?
Yeah!
The
Yeah!
cask. Oh, Cassandra.
Oh. Look at the needle.
Cassante is pretty tanky.
Yeah, maybe, you know, we were talking about earlier he wanted to hit the Ash as his priority target. But that wasn't the Ash. Oh, but now?
Oh? Oh? That hit?
Oh yeah, he can do that.
It's just Cassante's OP, that's the thing. Okay, backing on a ward.
We'll talk about this play first. Siwo gets, I mean, it's a pretty good ult.
Look at this.
Pipes out of the Gravity Storm. Not the Gravity Storm,
So
the
clean.
Gravity Well, and then yeah. plays
Yeah,
pretty
that was
perfect.
actually super clean. And Pyoshi gets isolated. He's playing Paperman, so, you know, what are you going to do? Made of paper. Gio goes a
Little
little bit
Diego.
too ham, but it doesn't necessarily matter, does it?
I feel like if you look though at the KDAs inside of Team Jungle, like 1, 3, and 6 isn't that bad. Like this is the sort of K you get in solo queue, and Blitzcrank's like my team. Like my
Hit it.
mid lane is 3 and 8.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
the blame, yeah.
Let's deflect the blame. It's definitely Canyon's fault.
I think you give some blame to Sylvie as well.
Uh-oh. Set up here. Zeus, he went pretty deep for that, but he's got the Zonyas, and the Impale comes in. This is just a done deal from here. The Ash is still alive. They don't have the resets. They don't have the damage. This is over.
I have to say, Peanut did actually grab Siwu there. Threaded the needle, got out on the Ash. He did his job. Team let him down.
Well,
Heart Steel stacked.
hey, +1.
Well, Team Top, I think that they just win here. I mean, like, there's not much that Team Jungle can do. Oh, nice setup from Owner, but it's just not enough. That's going to be the end of this one. Team Top will be moving on to the finals of our season opening event. Yeah, look, see?
What is the A?
So last time it was like gray-blue.
But like on this graph, what is the A?
볼만한 거 같아. 천천히 볼게. 소리 잡고. 데이스 오픈. 아래쪽. 타워 나와. 타워 나와. 비고 잡아. 이거야. 아, 시원해. 탑으로 가자. 아, 우리 팀 잘하네. 너무 시원해, 이거. 죽여. 아, 더. 돼요? 이거 돼요? 안 될 것 같아. 타볼게요. 아이고, 우리 카나 살려야겠다. 카나? 안 죽어. 그라 노궁이잖아. 그라 노궁. 6류층이야. 아! 왜 그래, 나한테. 편하게 6류층이야. 아, 저 잡으러 어떻게
네,
이기려고.
인터뷰로 돌아왔습니다.
Thank you very much,
방금 전
guys.
경기에서 승리를 차지한 팀 탑의 리치 선수 그리고
Let's
팀
talk to
정글의
Rich,
피넛 선수와 인터뷰 나눠보겠습니다.
who
안녕하세요.
just won their match against Team
리치 선수
Jungle.
일단 승리 축하드립니다. 작년 우승팀
And
디펜딩
we'll also
챔피언이죠.
talk to
정글을
Peanut.
꺾고 승리를 거두셨는데 소감이 어떠신가요?
You defeated the defending champion, Team Jungle. How does it feel to advance to the finals?
네, 뱀픽 때문에
I
쉽게
think
이겼다
we were able to
말씀해
win easily due to the
피넛
draft.
선수의 블리츠 크랭크
And now Peanut.
혹시 이번
We
경기
enjoyed
진
watching you
요인이
play
뭐라고
Blitz.
생각하시는지
Thank you
객관적인
for that.
시선이 좀
What do you think led to your loss?
일단 서포트
There are
차이는
many
확실히 났던 것 같고요.
numerous reasons,
근데 이게 저희도
but
뱀픽을 조금
support gap was definitely one of them.
네, 한마디 하자면 뱀픽을 하는데 쿠산테도 하고
To sum it up,
저희가 왜 뱀픽 중에
during the draft, they
설마
actually
산테를 하겠어.
네.
뭐 이런 픽들이 많이 나왔는데
picked
이야기를
Cassante.
했는데
We even
그런
said,
픽들을
oh my
가려고
god, there's no way they
뽑아가지고
pick Cassante,
쉽지 않았나
right?
생각합니다. 뱀픽 때문에. 네.
그 지점이
I think
사실
it's
저도 보면서
really
좀
mainly
놀랍긴
because
했거든요.
of the
기
draft
상태가 등장을
that we
했습니다.
lost.
얼마나 이기고 싶으셨던
And
거예요, 리치
so,
선수?
yes, that's right.
그건 제가
Kisante
뽑은 게
made an
아니고 저희
appearance.
부장님의 의견이었습니다.
아 정말요? 기인 선수가 직접
Oh,
내가
that was
좀
definitely
키산테
our
하겠다 이렇게
captain's
어필을 해주신
decision.
건가요?
좀
Was
키산테
Keen the one who
올려보면서
wanted to
이거
play him?
너무 진지한가라고 물어보긴 했는데 저희
네.
팀원들이 다
He hovered over Kisante and said, "Am I just being too serious?" But the rest of the team were like, "Oh, it's okay. Just go ahead and play him." Yeah, owner's face really said everything.
저희 다 설마 하겠어.
What did owner say?
설마 약간 이런 느낌으로
What did you guys
했었는데 진짜
talk
하길래
about?
이
And
양반
we were
그렇구나.
just saying,
네,
"Oh my God, there's no way.
이야기했습니다.
There's no way, right?"
선수는 또
But they
파이크를
did go ahead and
플레이하셨습니다.
proceeded
정글이
to
그랩을
play
어떻게
Kisante.
피해? 이런 이야기를 해주시던데 오늘 본인의
And Rich, we
활약
heard you
어떤
say,
정도
"No
될수
way,
있을까요?
Jungle
초반에는
can
진짜
dodge a
잘했는데
grab."
중반에 살짝
Were you
절어가지고
happy with your performance?
7점
Yeah, I
정도
think I did
한
really
것
well in the
아,
early
네,
game.
좋습니다.
But during the
아까도
mid
살짝
to late game, I
말씀드렸지만
think
사실
I could have done a lot better.
조금 낫다 이런 이야기들이
And yes,
좀 많이
so we
있었습니다.
heard the phrase
설명할
support gap
기회를
a few
한번
times
드릴까요?
today. So, do you care to explain?
조금 서버 차이 난거
No, it's because
인정하는데요.
Blitz has no mobility. I was just walking around, strolling around.
네.
저희 정글을 간 표식 선수가 좀 더 캐리 해줬어야 되는데.
Honestly, I feel like Pyoshik, our jungler, should have carried a little harder today.
펼쳐질 미드와 바텀 승자 대결에서 만나게 됩니다. 원하는 상대가 있으실까요?
And so,
리치 선수?
Rich, you'll face the winner of
아무래도
Team Mid versus
바텀이
Bot. So, who do you want to play?
좀 더 쉽지 않나 그렇게 생각합니다.
알겠습니다.
I
카드
would say
빌려주시죠.
maybe Team Bot might be a little bit of an easier opponent. So, what's your resolution?
본라인은 지겠지만
No,
탑 미드가 캐리해줄
if-
거라고 믿고 열심히
If
해보겠습니다.
Team
상체
Bot
캐리 기대해보도록 하겠습니다.
comes up,
자, 이렇게 해서 두
I
번째
believe
매치
that
팀
even though
탑과
our
팀
bot
정글의 대결에서
lane
팀
might be a
탑이
little
승리하면서 결승에
hard to win,
진출했고요.
the rest of
이어지는
our
팀 미드와
teams
팀
will
원딜의
be
대결로
able to carry us.
돌아오겠습니다.
And that's the end of the interview from Rich and Peanut, and we'll be back for Game 3. Stay tuned.